Hey, welcome to today's video. Today we're taking a look at another DMCA topic, specifically what is a DMCA policy. So, I'm Rick Chapo. I'm with DMCAAgentService.com. We provide third-party agents to website and app owners who want to comply with the DMCA by registering an agent, but don't want to list their personal information. So, today, the DMCA policy, a much misunderstood policy. So what is it? Well, we first have to talk about the DMCA a little bit so you understand how it fits in. So under the DMCA, under Section 512C, internet service providers, which includes website and internet-connected apps, may not be found liable for copyright infringement based on content uploaded by a user. What the heck does that mean? Well, basically, it means you have immunity from copyright infringement claims based on content uploaded by people who are using your website or your app. So let's use an example. This video. So this young lady here on the right, let's say that that's a copyrighted image and I stole it from somewhere and I included it in this video because I'm a devious character. I upload this video to YouTube. The copyright owner who created that graphic sees it and says righteously that I am using it without his permission. Can he sue me for copyright infringement? And the answer is yes. I created the video, I uploaded it, I am the person responsible. But what about YouTube? Well, under Section 512C that we just discussed, YouTube cannot be held liable. They simply can't. It's a safe harbor immunity that is provided under the law. And keep in mind, this law was enacted in 1998. And at that point, the internet was really in its infancy as a commercial medium. And so the government was trying to create an environment, if you will, where businesses could grow online without being crushed by, a tsunami of copyright infringement lawsuits. And that's what we had happen here. And, overall, you'd have to say it's actually worked out pretty well. Now, is there a catch? Yes, there is. Of course, we're talking about the law in real life. There's always a catch. And in this case, the catch is that YouTube or any internet service provider has to follow a particular compliance process. And that compliance process, not particularly difficult, but it is something you have to go through. You can visit our YouTube page. We have videos on it and what have you, so you can learn the aspects of that. One element of the compliance process is you must designate an agent, a DMCA agent, and their information must be listed with the Copyright Office in an online public database, as well as on your site or app, whatever it is. And it must be listed in a quote-unquote area where the public can find it. Now, some groups, such as lawyers, like to bury the information in the terms of use or terms and conditions, also called the terms of service, for the website or app. This isn't really a smart move, in my opinion. The reason being, the DMCA helps you. It protects you. So you don't want to hide that information. You want to make it available to the public so that instead of you getting sued, for copyright infringement, people can easily find the agent's information and submit a complaint. So what does the agent do? The agent is the person who receives the complaint on behalf of the company. It's kind of like if you formed an LLC or a corporation, you have to designate an agent, often called an agent for service of process. So that if somebody wants to sue the company, that's the person they would serve the lawsuit on. It's that kind of a role. So you don't want to really hide that, in my opinion. And a lot of people agree with that. And so what people have done is they've come up with what's called a DMCA policy. This is a policy that just basically explains to the copyright owner that, yes, we are compliant with the DMCA. And, here's our policy. You have to submit a takedown notice to us, which is required by law. Here are the things that have to appear in the takedown notice. You just copy them directly from, the DMCA. And here's our agent's information. Here's their name, their address, their phone number, and their email address. Submit it here. And then you publish that as a standalone page on your website or your app. And then you link it in the footer of the website or somewhere on the app where they can easily find it. Again, we're not trying to hide this. This helps us. We want to take advantage of this. Don't hide it. So you're going to put it somewhere where they can easily find it and submit complaints. Because again, when they submit a complaint, as long as you follow the compliance process, you cannot be held liable. You have a get out of jail card. Use it. So And that's basically what a DMCA policy is. Now, some people will include more information in it about how to do, how to deal with counter notifications and things of that sort. It just really kind of depends on, what your comfort level is. I'm not going to list all the elements here because it would make the video scrunch up, and our little lady over here would end up looking like she's 2 inches high and weighs 500 pounds. So we're not going to do that, but I will publish them in the description below. So if you go to YouTube, if you're viewing this on a page that's not on YouTube, just click through on the right and it'll take you to YouTube, and you'll see it in the description. You can find DMCA policies online everywhere. They're all basically the same, and you'll be able to see the elements and what's required there, and you can use them on your site. You can obviously also speak to an attorney. An attorney, I'm sure, would be glad to give them to you for free as well. This is a basic form. There's no magic going on from a legal perspective with it. So anyways, what is a DMCA policy? It is essentially a document used to give copyright owners obvious and necessary information so they can find the DMCA agent, file their complaint, and you can live in the joyous, smooth waters of the DMCA safe harbor. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below. I'll be happy to answer them. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, we feel shame. If you're interested in the DMCA and copyright issues, consider subscribing to our channel because we'll obviously be posting quite a few more videos on the topic. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a good one.